So let's get started. So if you want to start in your bed, you can. It's really about honouring your body. So with my yoga, it's not about getting into a specific shape or following my lead. It's about giving you permission to be really creative with your expression. So if you want to join me, if it's comfortable for you in a seated position, you can start with a cushion. Just grab one of your bed pillows, shove it under your bum, sit up, keep your eyes soft, and just sensing into the body. And likewise, if you just want to lie down in bed and listen, you can. I'm just going to do a few movements and then we'll go into a nice meditation. And I'll just be for about 25 minutes. So you're just following your body's expression. It's waking up and you want to just flex the spine or into the hips and the knees. Maybe you just gently stirring the shoulders. So give yourself permission to just feel into the body. Find what feels good. Maybe it's across the shoulders. Start to layer in some breath. You're just allowing the body just to find some natural shapes. Stretches, rolls, crunching out all them aches and pains. And know that when your body moves and it cracks and it creaks and it snaps, it's releasing tension, heavy energy. So the more loose we can be, the more spaciousness we can have when something hits us. And with regards to cultivating more patience, having more longevity for compassion, spaciousness is really important to cultivate. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying we 100% are never going to get mad. That's not what we're after. We can create more spaciousness. Sometimes we'll still get mad. That's helpful. So you can switch if you are joining me to cradle in the leg. And you can roll the body around and you're massaging into the buttock. And if you are sat on a cushion, this feels really good. So just go as slow as you like. Find what feels good. Remember, this is your movement practice. It's up to you and your body, what suits you. Just be really gentle. Leaning in. Layering in the breath. The ocean breath is really nice to layer in. That's the one where you slightly restrict at the back of the throat, and as you breathe in, it sounds like a wave coming in, and then you breathe out in the same way through the nose with this restriction. Hopefully you can hear that. You can experiment with that. Take the legs out long, so stretched into the shoulders, the hips, the neck, and then we'll come into the lower back. You can put your feet out in front, keeping the toes lifted to the sky. Gently just going to keep our spine straight, and with every out breath, just relax into a gentle forward fold. You're not collapsing from the top of the spine, you're leaning in from the lower part of the spine, just letting the body fall gently forward with every out breath. You're just softening into it. And if it feels good in the morning, you tuck the chin and let that nice stretch move from the lower back and around the back of the hips up to the neck, letting the weight of the head just fall gently with every out breath. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, you can expand through the back of the rib cage, really opening up the back of the body. None of these movements are stagnant, just letting your energy wake itself, gather itself from the dream space and anchoring into the body. Just flowing now. Now we've woken a little and we've stretched and we've released a little, just seeing what's naturally going on with your energy this morning. Is it swirly whirly? Is there some somatic exploring? Or are you feeling quite present and still now, tired, and snuggling in a little blanket? Just go ahead for a few more moments and explore your way to stillness with me. Again, you might still be laid down. That's fine. If you are sat up, welcome to join me in easy pause, or you could have the legs out in front if that's easier for you. Resting the hands, closing down through the eyes, and bringing the gaze internal. Just softening through the body into this posture. Checking in with the breath. Saying good morning to the breath. Good morning to your heartbeat. Saying good morning to the day. Welcoming this day, full of possibility. Welcoming the gentle stirring energies of in bulk. Just over the horizon and the beginning of February. So we're still in this restful period just before the dawn, a bit like this time that we're in now. Just sensing into that gentle, slumbery wakening, not quite awake, not quite ready to get up, but gentle stirring. Seeing if you can touch this sense of nature that's in the stillness before the spring. Imagining a winter woodland scene. Maybe you become like the daffodil bulb tucked away inside the earth's embrace, absorbing inside your winter cocoon, dreaming a spring dream of what you can become. Golden, radiant, vibrant flower. And all you have to do is grow when the time is right. For now, until the time to grow, all you have to do is rest and absorb. Maybe your energy is more like the snowdrops. Maybe you are already stirring. And just really honouring your energy, how you respond to the cyclical impulse of nature. Really inviting you as a part of this community to reflect on your relationship with toxic productivity and your acculturation to ideas about the law of time and the Gregorian calendar. And we invite you, where you can, to cultivate a deeper relationship with your own cyclical wisdom. So moments like this, still moments like this in the morning, where we've got that space before the rest of the world is fully awake, we can really tune into ourselves, our heart, before we've had the dump off our kids if they're still young, before we've had the madness of what everybody else needs from us. Creating space every so often in the morning can be really beneficial to access that stillness, to reflect. And I invite you to maintain this winter woodland imagery. See the snow that's melted in the woodlands. Some of it's still visible, little tiny shards of white here and there, but mostly it's thawed. The earth's warming, sensing into that, the earth's impulse to warm herself so the life cycle can grow again. Feeling into how supported nature is as an ecosystem by the impulse of the earth to turn towards the sun. Maybe we're all ready for that this year. Our blessings. The last few years have been heavy. COVID left scars of deeper individualism, and I feel that this year is about interconnection in the new way, in the new paradigm. So imagining how it feels to turn towards that, the light of the golden epoch that's coming. This year is our year, beautiful people. To welcome in the blessing of that, like when you turn towards the sun and you're frozen in time for a moment, just receiving the life force of the light and the information, the codes in the light. Sensing that blessing coming. And then bulbs still under the earth, the little acorns that got planted by busy squirrels in autumn. They're absorbing the light of the love of the earth. They're in the dark energy, which isn't negative. They're in the woo, absorbing. So as we dream of this blessing of the light that's coming, let's keep paying mind to how much resource is being poured all over us. with our awareness, with our commitment to self, commitment to love, can use this nurturing energy, this restful energy, to cultivate such spaciousness and presence. So sensing in, is there an intention in your heart? Maybe it's just for today. Maybe it's for the weekend. Maybe it's for the rest of the season. Maybe it's an intention for the next cycle of life. Just feeling into your heart. What is your heart's wish? What's your sankalpa in this moment? My sankalpa is I'm kind to myself when I feel overwhelmed. I am intending to be kind to myself today when I feel overwhelmed. Maybe yours is about your children. Maybe yours is about your work. Maybe being kind to yourself helps you with all of those things. So it's a good root intention to have. And you've laid that little intention down like a seed in the earth, tucked it in, give it a little blessing. Felt the earth hear your intention. I invite you to again feel for that impulse for movement, where it wants to begin and how it goes. See if you can be more mindful and slower with the body. However you want to move, just go really slow. Taking really deep breaths with you. Nurturing the neck. Bringing in the hands to gently invigorate the body where there's tension in the neck. Just applying some gentle abhyanga, some self-massage. And go lovingly. It's easy to be practical with massage, and often we're so conditioned to rush our self-care. Sometimes I find myself just rubbing myself and not actually enjoying it. So tune in at this time that you're spending with yourself now, really luxuriate in it, make it feel really good. You can experiment with the opposite arm, the side that you're stretching, to get more. You can switch to the other side, be really gentle. Really loving on yourself this morning. In Ayurvedic medicine, winter is the Vata season. And in Vata season, the encouragement is so much coziness and so much love and so much oil in your self massage. The more you drench yourself in, the better you survive the winter. Mm. Yeah, you can join me in exploring where your body wants to feel more Abhyanga. I'm drawn to the top of my rib cage into all the intercostal muscles. Feeling to really lift up my heart today. Maybe you want to explore into the legs, loving on the legs. Maybe you have sore ankles, so they just need some gentle oiling. You know, this pratapana is a part of yoga in that it helps us to cultivate presence. And that's all yoga is. It's not moves. Yoga is the art of union. So when you do anything that brings you into deeper union with yourself, you're in yoga. You're in a state of yoga. So when I teach yoga, it's not about connecting you with the postures. It's about connecting you with yourself. Don't know what you've got on today, but really blessing yourself. You might have prayers for certain to-do lists today. You might have big jobs on. Really encouraging you to remember Imbolc isn't here yet, so go steady. This is a nice one to tuck the foot right up into the groin if you can, if that's available for your knee. And then you can, if you slightly turn, opening into the inside of the leg, you can get a really good stretch into the ribs. Breath, exhaling. Again, it's just a suggestion. More important than anything is that you find what feels good in your body, that you trust your organic impulse. Oh. And then I welcome you before we finish to come onto your knees if you can. And you can put a cushion underneath to help support you if you like. Open the knees to just bigger than hip distance and settle in. Now we'll just anchor the energy of the day into the spine. So we'll start by doing some Sufi spirals. And what you're aiming to do is take a connecting thread of energy down from the cosmos in through the crown. Sorry, I think I changed direction there. Stay in the same direction. In through the crown, and you're going to light up each chakra and plug yourself into the earth. You're experimenting with the spine, you're loosening up the wire. Imagine that the spine's like the wire to carry the electric, but in the morning or after we've been tight or after we've not connected with ourselves for a while, the wire, the plastic gets tough. So we need to lubricate that wire, move that wire to get it all nice and flexible again, to be able to carry that current. So to finish our practice, we're going to welcome that energy down from the cosmos into our crown. Ting, lights up. Into our third eye. Ting, lights up. Down and down. In your own time. Moving through throat, heart. And again, experimenting with your Sufi grind, you know. Maybe it feels good to lift the rib cage as you go around. Really open up the lower part of the abdomen like it's an atlas tipping on an axis. Have some free expression as you bring this energy down, lighting up all the chakras down through solar plexus, sacral, root, down into the earth, piercing your earth star chakra and really connecting deeply with the Mother Earth. You might even be able to see the energy if you've got clairvoyance. You might imagine it and know that it's happening. You might even sense it in the body if you're more tactile with the energy. You might just intuit it if you're claircognizant. You'll just know. And then once you've plugged yourself into the earth, just finding your way to stillness. And then wrap yourself around this central channel. Coiling all the energy in around this central channel and inviting Holy Mother Gaia to offer you some of her energy. Drinking it in, this gentle warming, this gentle slumbery, delicious, nurturing, holding presence, just coming up, filling your system with love, with a good morning, with a bless you, my child, be radiant today, be great today, be gentle and kind today. Just bringing all that love, that energy of the mother into the heart. Letting it rise beyond, out through the crown, letting the cosmos connect with the earth. Through you, this beautiful bridge and portal. Mm. Mm. Remembering your sankalpa, bringing your attention to your heart and sensing your own unique energy signature. What do you feel like? Your energetics. Get a sense of it. Put a little seed of it in your heart, a little capsule of the essence of you, and then send it up and out into the cosmos to complete this sacred exchange. Mm. Beautiful work, people. Mm. Welcome to your Friday. I'm really glad that you've been able to join me. Thank you so much. I hope this has really supported you to feel ready for the day. Nice and gently stirred, fresh, ready for another wintry day. Have a really good stretch now. Enjoy your time. Sending you so many blessings